Hello, I'm Mintystem, and once again I've been away for way too long. I want to apologize right away for the terrible audio quality. I don't have a proper microphone, and I'm recording this on my phone. I'll say this right away. I don't know when the next video will be released. It all depends on my motivation and interest, as the fandoms I focus on in my free time could change overnight. I don't want to keep you waiting, so let's get on with the video. I want to start off with some quick words about River. And yes, this video will have spoilers, so if you are behind in the series, I suggest you leave in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I really like this book, and the series is off to a strong start. After being disappointed with the last 4 books in the Broken Code, this gave me some hope for the Warrior Cat series. I'll maybe discuss it in a later video, so I'm not going too in depth. But I'm making one thing clear. This book was better when it came to death. River Clan lost 3 cats in 1 book. If they keep this energy for Thunderclan, I would be really happy. So from last year, a few of my wishes came true. Greystripe, Misty Star, and Reed Whisker are all dead, and I've changed my mind on some cats I had on the list last year. And I'll mention them at the end of this video, or at the end of the part 2 if there is one. Okay, let's start with Thunderclan. They have the same amount of cats as they did back when I made my video last year. That being 44, which is way too much. We've seen from the recently released River that the errands know how to kill off characters. So there really is no reason to not have a mass murder at some point in the series. Remember, these cats live in the wild. The writers can't come up with any bullshit reason to kill off a bunch of characters at the same time. Starvation, disease, second badger invasion, etc. There are so many reasons they could use to kill off cats in both Thunderclan and any other clan. Number 1. First of all, I want Bramblestar to die. Yes, he has like 8 lives left, but we've seen cats lose lives quickly before. Like when Leopardstar lost 2 lives in 1 moon and then lost her last the next. And though I don't think leaders should lose lives that often, they definitely need to lose them more quickly. Bramblestar has been leader for a long time, and I also don't like him. They've used up all of his potential. He's been a major character in all arcs since he was introduced, well, except Dawn of the Clans because he wasn't alive. Plus, he's old. It's time for someone else to fill the leader role. Number 2. Sorrelstripe. It's time for one of Cinderline's kits from the first litter to die. 2 of their 3 kits from the second litter left the clan, so the first litter needs a loss. But why specifically Sorrelstripe and not Holly Tuft or Fern Song? Well, if you've read River, it's obvious. And that is her relationship to Nightheart. Nightheart sees Sorrelstripe as a mother, and their close bond is mentioned multiple times throughout the book. This would give us an emotional death, while also giving Nightheart their chance to interact more with Sparkpelt. Nightheart and Sparkpelt don't have to become close. I just want them to have a conversation about their problems. Like Sparkpelt never being there for Nightheart while he was growing up. To put it simply, I think Sorrelstripe dying would open some doors for character development, aka emotional trauma. Number 3. Bumblestripe, because he's annoying. He's just there to have an opinion about everyone and everything. But we already have Thornclaw for that. And he does it so much better without being annoying. Even if the opinion he has is stupid. But every time Bumblestripe opens his mouth, I want to bash his head in with a hammer. Number 4. Cloudtail and Brightheart. I wanted 2 elders to go, and they made the most sense, and you'll understand why in a few minutes. But I can already give a quick reason now. You see, Thornclaw and Brackenfur are both very classical background characters, so they wouldn't take the spotlight away from the younger characters like the fan favorites Cloudtail and Brightheart would. Number 5. At least 3 to 4 forgettable background characters. The candidates for those spots are Cherryfall, Molewhisker, Eaglewing, Junos, Stormcloud, Honeyfur, Shelfer, Plumstone, and Leafshade. Would I be happy if they killed more than 3 or 4? Yes, but I consider the numbers I gave the bare minimum. This would leave Thunderclan with 31 cats, which is still a bit too much, but at least it's acceptable. With more of the old characters gone, I hope the younger cats get some more development. They don't have to have a super long conversation with the main character every book. All I want is a mention of what they're like or what friend group they're in. We're not done with Thunderclan yet. Just like last year, I'm doing a section for rank changes, excluding apprentices for obvious reasons. Let's go. Just like before, I want Squirrelflight, Whitewing, and Birchfall to retire. But this time, I am excluding Daisy. Her being old won't stop her from helping out at the nursery for a while. Squirrelflight, Whitewing, and Birchfall are the oldest cats in the clan if you don't count Bramblestar or the elders. It's time for a new generation of elders. This is the prime reason I chose to have Cloudtail and Brightheart killed. It would feel weird to have them and their daughter in the elders' den at the same time. Squirrelflight is my favorite character, but I don't want her to become leader. She's old and has already done so much for her clan. She deserves to rest. I don't know who I want to become leader, but some good candidates would be Cinderheart or Ivypool, with the other or Lilyheart as deputy. It's so sad Rosepetal died. I would have definitely considered her a good candidate for deputy. Now, over to Shadowclan. Shadowclan has seen a 3-cat increase, going from 31 in my last video to 34 today. Let's bring that number down. Let's start with Tawnypelt. Look, I don't have a problem with her growing old, but dying fighting for her clan feels like a death that suits her. She's been here for a long time, and it's time to give the spotlight to younger cats. It feels like she's in every Shadowclan chapter, and is taking away what can be used to develop other characters. Number 2. Poundstep is literally the only one of her siblings to not contribute anything to the story, now that it seems Lightleap is becoming a major character in the current arc. They could use it to develop Lightleap's character. Maybe have Poundstep die due to her sister's recklessness. This could be the moment that she realizes her behavior the few last moons have been dangerous. Poundstep may have no potential, but her death sure does. Oakfur. He has been an elder for a really long time now. If he can't die, he can at least get some company. Just like in Thunderclan, I want 3 to 4 forgettable background characters to die. The candidates are Stonewing, Flaxfoot, Sparrowtail, Yarrowleaf, Grassheart, Whirlpelt, Hopwhisker, Flowerstem, Snaketooth, Slatefur, and Hollowspring. Yeah, as you can see, Shadowclan suffers from bad background characters. Now to some rank changes. I want Scorcher and Snowbird to retire. They're starting to become old. SkyClan has seen an increase from 34 to 36. Number 1. I want Leafstar to die. Yes, I like her, but she's been leader for a very long time. To show you how long, she outleadered 1 star, Misty Star, and if you count him, Rowan-Claw. She became leader between the first and second arc, meaning she has been leader longer than cats like Squirrelflight and Whitewing have been alive. I think that's all I need to say to justify a leader change in Skyclan. Number 2, Falafern. She's been an elder for way too long. Number 3, just like before, 3 to 4 background characters. The candidates being Plum Willow, Sage Nose, Rabbit Leaf, Mintfern, Nettle Splash, Pale Sky, Quail Feather, Pigeonfoot, Gravel Nose, Sunny Pelt, and Nectar Song. There are a few rank changes, them being Cherrytail and Sparrowpelt retiring, and Hawkwing becoming leader. WindClan has managed to keep their numbers low, and as of the end of River, their number has only gone up 1 step. Number 1, my only WindClan victim will be Crowfeather, because he's old and WindClan needs a new deputy. And RiverClan are safe, because they didn't overbreed like a certain other clan. Now to some explanations to why I removed some cats from the list. I'm no longer bothered by Lionblaze's existence. It seems like he won't be a major character in this arc, so I'm fine with him sitting in the background. Now that Thornclaw retired, I actually like the idea of him just complaining about what this and this clan is doing. If he dies, we'll probably be stuck with Bumblestripe taking the complaining role, and I can't stand that. I removed Sunbeam because she's now a main character. Her name still sucks though. Misty Star, Greystripe, and Reed Whisker aren't on the list because they're dead. Finally!